Alright guys, unfortunately for that, I am still online until the 14th of February, which is Valentine's Day. Yesterday, I was actually homeschooled, and you guys know why? The reason why I was actually homeschooled is because I don't want to tell you this story, but definitely, guys, a student in this foundation class apparently got affected by the virus and was tested positive at night. Now, this is not to scare you, okay, guys? Especially to the Hell Fanboy 2004 who is watching this video. Now, this one is not that kind of a shock, but luckily, it was actually just scary because the cases are going up. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys something about this. This has been going up ever since February. COVID cases are getting really, really high. I mean, why? Why are they getting really, really high? Also, I just wanted to say this to the Hell Fanboy 2004. I'm so sorry if I scared you with that message on Tuesday because you know what even happened to the student from the foundation class. Not from my class, definitely didn't have the virus, so I just wanted to say I'm sorry for doing this on the message. It's not to scare you, the Hell Fanboy 2004, but definitely these kinds of things are getting out of hand already. I mean, now, since I was actually back to school on Monday, so basically I was about to go to physical school today, like today I thought it was, but suddenly the school had to be closed for sanitization, like wow. Now, eventually, what I was gonna say is that yes, I will still be going back to school 2 days in a week, but there's something I want to tell you guys. There won't be any uploading videos for at least around 30 minutes or below. Because of this, the only maximum time we're only available to upload is 5 minutes. So eventually, guys, I don't want to make this video really, really long. And you guys been wondering why I'm not doing these videos for a while, for around more than 10 minutes. Well, because I want to go and study, and apparently what I was going to say is that the tests will actually be announced, and somehow, according to that, the test will either be on the 25th of March or be on April, just before Easter. I'm not too sure yet, but I know it's not on the 4th because I'll be going on a field trip with the 10th and 11th grade class on the 4th of March. So unfortunately for that, I won't be around if I'm not mistaken. But more details, and I will update later. All right. But apparently, I am gonna go for the trip, so I'm not really gonna confirm that. Okay, confirm that a bit late. All right. So eventually, now that's out of the way for this week's announcement and also the test announcements that I'll be getting. Now, what I was going to talk about is the new phone. Eventually, my parents are trying to get me the new phone, not the iPhone X. Because of this, Chloe and Matthew I think they're still using the iPhone X, or they're using the iPhone XS Max. I think it's an iPhone X because I actually did see it. It was actually the iPhone X because of the home button for the camera. But for me, I'm not going to get it because it's discontinued already. So my parents are going to figure this one out. If I pass this year in all the subjects, I'm still getting help from my tutor, my English tutor, because I told her earlier that I was supposed to study for the exam. So eventually, what I was going to say is that I plan to study earlier so that I don't have to struggle with it. For the other exams, I'm just going to study on the weekends a bit earlier. You know why? Because I don't want to get myself into trouble. I don't want to get myself into a lot of bad grades. Now, the reason why I'm getting a new phone is because the iPhone 6s Plus had some problems. 32 gigabyte isn't enough to get the cost of of me installing enough games to play during my free time. Unfortunately for that, I have to get 128 gigabyte. I know I want to get 256 gigabyte, which is a ton, like that. But for Pro Max, for the iPhone 13, it definitely does have like 1 terabyte. I mean, wow, it's too much. how am I really supposed to do that? Now apparently what I was going to say is that I plan to do a lot of videos on the iPhone 6s Plus, but since I'm not going to install it, I'm still uploading some apps. But when I get a new phone, more of the videos will be uploaded onto the new phone, which I don't know which one is it. It's either the iPhone 11, 12, or 13. These are the only three options I can get because my parents says that Pro Max, and Mini, they're not good. Mini is too small for me because of the eyesight, that I really see on games. As for Pro and Pro Max are very, very expensive, and eventually I don't want to spend a lot of money on these phones. So instead of this, we're only gonna get the ones without the XR and other phone brands because they're discontinued. Even though they're still in the stores, but they're still supportive, like they're discontinued, but still you can buy it. So eventually, guys, what I was gonna say is this. Alright. So if I pass all my 5 subjects, if I tell my teacher to study with me very, very early, then I'm able to get good grades, like I did previously back in 9th grade, Like I told my teacher that we can go through, and that's how I do it early, and that's how I got a good score. So that's why I want to try this method, like that. So eventually, guys, there won't be any videos which are above the 20-minute limit or 30-minute limit. It's just 10 minutes only. So eventually, what I was gonna say is this. That's kind of all for this announcement. Moving on to that. Now, I have definitely seen Hell Fanboy 2004's video about the cryptocurrency and the NFTs. Now, what I'll say is I found this video really, really interesting because people are getting scammed a lot, especially when you're just trying to interact with the person who just got their account hacked. Now, what I do recommend is that the Hell Fanboy 2004 did a really, really good job on this video. Now, this video is not meant to hurt someone, but definitely, guys, I don't recommend anyone to use NFTs. It's because NFTs are scams, non-fungible tokens. According to that, these kinds of things may scam people. I've heard they have hacked a lot of Instagram users, and I'm getting pretty much ticked off when I do see a lot of these Instagram users' accounts getting hacked. I mean, why do they keep on hacking people for no reason? They never do anything. Now, what I recommend is, guys, don't listen to what they say. If they seriously say they want to hang out with you, just delete it, okay? Like I know from the Hell Fanboy 2004's account getting hacked once on Instagram. Now, this was actually a nightmare already. Because of this, I found some evidence and I showed it to Nahel Fanboy 2004 on the Messenger account, saying that somehow the account has been hacked. But I'm really happy he recreated his new account, which is Nahel Dipper Steven Fanboy 2004, which is his new Instagram name. Now, what I recommend people is to use the two-factor authorization code. Because of this, the two-factor authorization code will help people to protect their accounts by using the security method and backup codes. So I recommend you guys use the backup code, okay? Because this is happening this year when many people are scammed with money, like very, very bad. Now this kind of makes me ticked off again with NFTs. I mean, when will they stop? Also for that, I just found this video saying that there's actually, the Hell Fanboy really did edit the video out, and then he put the Amphibia song, which is No Big Deal from Amphibia. So I just wanted to say that this video is great, I like it, and just hopefully by then, no more NFTs or no more fungible accounts will ever hack someone, alright? Because of this, when I get back from the exam, I don't want to see any more NFTs. But the good news is, I don't have to deal with the hackers anymore because I put the two-factor authorization on all of my social media accounts, including Facebook. Now, before I sign off for this, okay? Now, there will be a new video, which is coming soon. Don't know when. if I pass, then I'm able to get the iPhone 13, 12 or 11, maybe, I don't know. And once then, I can show you the new phone, and I can show you the features, what it can really do. But we're not going to go into actual gameplay yet, because I'm very scared that I will get another copyright strike. And I recommend you guys, if you guys have a Coinmaster game, if you want to record it, it's fine, but don't record this one on YouTube on your own channel, because this one will actually give you a copyright strike. And I do remember this video gave me a copyright strike. I was so ticked off about this. I was so pissed off because they were gonna actually terminate my account for reasons. I mean, Coinmaster is definitely this game, right? Copyright strikes did give people a lot of nightmares, you know what I even mean. But anyways, guys, more videos will be coming soon on the new iPhone, but apparently this time it won't be unboxing, because you know what really happened to my old iPhone, which is the iPhone 6s Plus. I apparently got messed up because the bubble wrap, the bubbles on the protective case wasn't working. So eventually, guys, what I was gonna say is that new videos on the new phone will be coming soon. But even though we're doing a review, we're not doing any actual gameplay yet, because I don't want to get myself into serious trouble. But anyways, guys, I think that's all for now, and this is me signing off.